All right, everybody. Hello to everybody. Hoping that some other people can join. I'm going to share the live and go from there. And so, all right, everybody. So here it is. I'm going to speak on something I've been speaking about the last 2 or 3 years, pretty much. Um, how I'm going to be speaking on rental property scams. Rental property scams are at an all-time high here across the nation, and also here in the city of Shreveport, Louisiana. So again, I'm going to be speaking on rental property crimes. I'm going to be speaking on what they are and the signs and red flags to look for. So, rental property scams are happening across America. They happen every day. But as I'm telling people, as I'm telling tenants, as I'm telling renters, wherever property you live at, make sure you check your property records. Make sure you know who your legitimate owner is. Um, Rental property scams are happening at an all-time high um, here um, across America, across everywhere. So again, rental property scams are at an all-time high. This is an absolute disgrace. I've been speaking on this for the last 2 to 3 years. This really started happening during the pandemic. You had a lot of people who was committing fraud, even had property owners who weren't the legitimate owners actually coming onto these properties, um, posing posing as the real owners, in which in fact they weren't. So um, the biggest thing that's going on, and I'm like a whistleblower. I'm still speaking on it. So the biggest thing that's happening is where to us we to you you think you're actually under the real owners. Everything's going great. You're paying your rent on time. You think you're paying to the right people. Business as usual, right? Only to find when you go into property records, which is, at your local courthouse, go to property records, that will tell you who actually is the owners. If you don't do your research, guys, if you don't follow these rules or actually do your own personal research at your rental properties to know who the actual owners is, and also with that, even through property records, it would actually reveal even more stuff. They're not going to disclose to you who the actual owner is. If anything, they keep it from us. They don't never tell us who the owner is. You have to find out by yourself, and then by that time, you already been in your lease going on what, a year, 2 years, which is great for you, not great for them, because what you have now is a case of fraud, and then now 9 times out of 10 the lease agreement wasn't even real. If they're committing fraud as an owner or as a landlord or as a registered agent, um, 9 times out of 10 the lease agreement is illegitimate. So which means you weren't bound to any lease. So which not only you were paying money to a fraudulent owner, to a scam landlord, but you were paying money to not real people, guys. This is happening across the country. White collar crimes are at an all-time high across America, and sometimes these crimes are very complex. So again, they're exchanged through different transfers of property, and I'm also going to speak on what transfers of properties are. This is a type of situation where, of course, we know apartment apartment complexes change management all the time. But as I was doing further research, as I continue to do further research, I've learned that um, I've learned that sometimes the people that it was handed over to aren't the real people. Anybody can do a flugent, anybody can do a frivolous lawsuit. So what I'm speaking on right now is a fraudulent scam ownership. Fraudulent owners are they're hard to detect, very hard to detect. They are very hard to detect, but at the same time, when you finally realize what's happening and what's going on, It's very hard to detect unless you go through your property records and know in your property records exactly what's going on. And so, with that being said, guys, make sure you guys um, know who your owners are by checking property records, because anybody can become victims like we are. Anyone can become victims of a rental property scam. They can easily trick us like they've done all of us, like they've done us, and multiple other and other victims across whatever. And so this is what's happening, y'all, and this is unfortunate that this continues to happen. That we're dealing with these issues, dealing with these crimes again. So again, it's called rental fraud, rental property theft, you name it. This is happening. We do know we're dealing with multiple crimes here, multiple crimes. As a matter of fact, not only do these people don't be the real owners, but they are actually filing evictions on these families, without actual attorneys, without people backing you guys up. People really need help in these court hearings. This is at an all-time high. So I tell everybody, keep your documentation, keep your proof, keep evidence for its police reports. Make sure you contact the police immediately. Contact local authorities as soon as possible, and also be sure that you keep your records of your rent receipts, all the money which you've lost, the money we've lost to these people or to these owners or to the scam for which it was. Unfortunately, this happens every day. And again, make sure you guys check your rental property records, and make sure you guys, you know, make sure you guys keep copies of your rent receipts, things of that nature, blase, blase. So, again, this is what's happening, guys. Rental property theft, rental, whatever you want to call it. This is what's going on, guys. And so again, you guys be careful out there. Make sure you know who your owners are. Make sure you know who exactly you're doing business with, and all that right there, guys. So yeah, y'all, make sure you know who your owners are, and all those things. So this is really happening. It's really bad here in the city of Shreveport, where I'm at, here in the city of Shreveport, Louisiana. And again, we're fighting with everything we have. We're fighting with everything we have. So again, this video is the topic of rental property scams and things of that nature. So I love you guys. Having an amazing Sunday. I wanted to do just a quick 10-minute video for what it is. And again, I've got good lighting right now, great lighting. Got to build up my subscribers. I used to have a whole lot. I was at nearly 800 subscribers, 900 subscribers at one point. So we got to make sure we don't upload content that's not, violations of YouTube community standards, stuff like that. We have to watch out for it too, y'all. So that was my biggest mistake on my previous YouTube channel. So, but this go around, I'm doing things a little bit more easier, watching a lot more stuff, what I do with my videos and things of that nature. So again, guys, love you guys. So again, I'm trying to get it to the 10-minute mark. So this is entitled Rental Property Scams and Fraudulent Owners. This is what we're dealing with here in the city of Shreveport, Louisiana. And again, they are not to file evictions on you. They can't file evictions on you. And guys, please share this video. Leave your comments below. I'm still starting out, y'all. I've been trying to get this together for the past 3 or 4 years. And I think I'm trying to get there now. So you guys be careful. Make sure you know who your actual owners are, and know who they are. There's so many red flags to look for. If actually, you can go under your Secretary of State website and find out through that information, but that pretty much won't tell you anything either. So definitely go to your local courthouse and go to property records and request information and all those great things. So again, love you guys, and always remember to be alert. If you see any strange new people on your property that you haven't seen over the past couple of years, that could possibly be an exchange happening, that these people have turned over the property to unfamiliar people, and even at times complete strangers. They often hide their identities and all of that. So y'all make sure you see all of that. And so with that, y'all continue to be alert out there, be safe, know what you're dealing with. Always find out who your rental property owner is at all times. This is a heartbreaking situation that's going on here in the city of Shreveport, Louisiana, as far as in this parish or county. I've been the one to bring it to the attention, helping so many families right now, letting them know this isn't the right property owner. Stop paying rent. You're not even obligated to pay rent anymore. And so with that, make sure you guys continue to fight for justice. Continue to fight as tenants. These are our rights. And white collar crimes are at an all-time high, which they have over the last 3 or 4 years. Um, so, so like I said, y'all, make sure you know who your rental property owners are, and make sure you know exactly what you're dealing with. And so I'm gonna switch over to something different. I'm gonna be speaking about rental property scams. Rental property scams. Not rental property scams, but the gun violence, the senseless gun violence that continues to happen um, here in the city of Shreveport. Again, the continuous gun violence that we're suffering with. Our young people are dying every day. The gun violence has not gone away. It actually gets worse and worse every day here in Shreveport. So don't y'all be fooled when the people say, "Oh, the numbers are going down, and we're getting our crime together, and we're doing such and such." That's what the police department says all the time here, in which, in fact, it's not even relevant. The gun violence numbers are actually skyrocketing, and so we don't never. I don't never listen to that. We don't never listen to that. We don't, because we know at the end of the day, these are just made up alleged stuff that they know these numbers aren't going down, and we know these numbers aren't going down because our young people are continuing to die here in the city of Shreveport, Louisiana, because of the senseless gun violence. So, yeah, it's not no walk in the park, y'all. So, and as I mentioned earlier, with the rental property scams, yeah, y'all, this is really bad right now up here. So y'all, please be on the lookout. Know who your owners are. You're not obligated to pay rent. This is even state law. You're not obligated to pay rent any longer. Pretty much, you guys have won. It's like winning the jackpot. Free rent. That's exactly what it boils down to. Whenever you are under the wrongful owner or a property owner who's not the legitimate owner, that's free rent. You guys hold on to your money, keep your money. As a matter of fact, save your money. You know, build your money up. You can, at that moment in time. Now that's when you can save your money. How about that? I think that's absolutely amazing. For the time being, the short time period, extended period of time where you all can finally catch up on a lot of bills, save your money. Hey, maybe even take a couple trips. Always spending your money out on rent every month. It kind of limits the traveling and things you can do. So I'm actually proposing, which is already in effect, which is coming into effect. I'm actually want to draw out as a citizen that if anybody, for us tenants that are under a property scam, are not real legitimate owners. Now this is only for if you're not under a real owner. Now this could be for the entire city. This actually could be affecting the entire city, of which I know it is. It could be. So we have half the city living rent free, because that's what's going to happen, and we'll make sure of it through our votes, not through the votes, but what I'm trying to have set in place effectively immediately. We already know you don't have to pay rent no more. That's state law. And so with that being said, you guys wouldn't have to worry about evictions being put out because you were not under the rightful owner. But it behooves of you all to act quickly. Just don't stop paying rent because you're under the wrong owner. You alert the people. You let people know what's going on as far as at the courthouse, especially at the courthouse. At the courthouses. So definitely alert the courthouse immediately. Whenever you find that you're not under the rightful owner, you guys alert the courthouse immediately. So, yeah. alert the courthouse immediately. With that being said, you guys have a great Sunday. Love you guys. I'm going to bring you all some more content, some more video, some more comedy skits possibly. Matter of fact, today, possibly a little bit later this evening. Um, and this is what it's going to be. So you guys have a great day. Love you guys. Have an amazing Sunday. Take care of yourself. And with that being said, keep fighting for justice. Love you guys. Peace.